I don't know where the other bears. I did look online this morning. It said there were some in front of the Glasshouses. Definitely one by the fountain and one by the bear pit. Maybe they've been moved. You can't steal those lions. They weigh a ton. So where have they gone? Well, I've been gliding round most of the botanical gardens and I have failed to find the other lions. They've obviously gone into hiding. They heard I was coming, you see, and they're a bit camera shy. Okay. That's the way it goes. The squirrels, on the other hand, aren't camera shy at all. There are thousands of them here. Up the tree. Morning. Wow, that's an impressive tree. No lions by the fountain. But we'll keep looking. You know, maybe I could ask someone. See if I can find someone who works here. I don't know if the actual greenhouses are open at this time. When I was filming here before, I think they open later than the main park. So, at least we've had some lions. Beautiful. The Botanical Gardens in the Sheffield Great Beyond. I can actually hear some running water. Maybe there's another fountain. This is a rock and mortar garden. So, yeah, I can hear water. Any lions around here? No. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I saw something through the shrubs there. Did I? Oh, no. I thought I saw a lion's snout. But I think it was actually the side of that bench. Oh. Oh, I tell you what, we're going to have to go up to the top and find someone and see if the other lions are here. Well, lions or no lions, it's still a beautiful place. Oh, if only this was my back garden. My back garden is an overgrown jungle right now. Well, actually, no, it's been worse. I've got a cherry blossom tree, that's doing well. I've got a rowan tree, that's doing well. Well, the pavilions don't open until 9 AM. It is actually 7 minutes time, so while we're here, I think we'll have a quick whiz through. Used to be an aviary here. One of these original kind of conservatory type buildings was an aviary. I can't remember which one it was. Maybe it was this one at the end here. And of course all these interconnecting corridors linking these three original conservatory buildings, those were added a lot later, in the 1970s from what I can remember. These interlinking sections weren't here. Yeah, we'll get inside, have a walk around, see if we can find any more of those lions, who have been well hidden away. I never thought to ask their brothers and sisters. Come on, lions. Show me the way. Where's the rest of your family down in the Botanical Gardens? Come on. Whisper to me. What are your secrets? You know what they're doing in Sheffield city centre, doing the grey to green thing? If only all those flower beds in the middle of town were planted like this. Wouldn't that be absolutely fantastic? Instead of the weed patch they are at the moment. I'm trying to imagine it actually. Yeah, come on, if you can do this kind of work, you can do it in town as well. So we're in the pavilions looking for the lions, because they're in here somewhere. They're obviously hiding, so we're going to sneak up on them on this great safari in tropical Sheffield. Oh, there's one. Here we have Elimu, the cub of Ecclesall Primary. Oh, very colourful. It's a little lion cub. So I read they were by the fountain, but apparently the fountain inside the pavilions. So we'll find some more. And there's another one. This is Link. Wow, that's a bright lion. Together, stronger. And again, brilliant artwork. Brilliant. Let's continue our tropical explore. And here's another one. This is Mandala Cub. Ooh, by Flying Fish Studio. Excellent. Don't you just want to take it home? So that's 3. I don't know if there's any more. So that must be the one by the fountain there. So I don't know if we actually have any more. Well, that's a lot of lions. And another. Turning towards the light by Notre Dame High School. Perfectly blending in with the jungle. More lions. So that's 4 lions. Don't know if we'll see any more. I think that's it for the lions. These are impressive, these old conservatories. Oh, I wish this was my back garden. So again, a brilliant place to come if you've never been to the Botanical Gardens. Love it. Well, at least I've seen all the lions now. Next time I'm in town, there's at least one lion in the cathedral that I want to find. And I'm going to map out where all the others are. Though I think I've got quite a lot of them in Sheffield. Hello. As you can see, I have this thing about lions now. Yeah, this is what Sheffield Grey to Green is going to look like in a few years. Castlegate will be growing upwards and upwards and outwards. So this is what we'll get. So there we go. We've seen the lions. And that was brilliant. I need to get back to my studio now. I'm doing a radio show. I've not actually checked this cafe out. I'm not going to do it now, but when's it open? Oh, it's open every day. Looks interesting. Breakfast, brunch, lunch. Ice cream, a little ice cream shack there. Great idea. I'll tell you what, it's on my list of things to do. Next time I come down here, I'm going to go for breakfast. Make a change from Wetherspoons, won't it? Although, ironically, I'd have to park at Wetherspoons, put my car number plate in the machine and then walk over here. But that's the way it is. And here's a fascinating little hidden gem for you. Did you know there's a back way to get into Wetherspoons? On, what is this, Clark House Road, is it? I think. Actually, I don't know. What is this road? But anyway, if we go down Park Lane, which is here. Oh no, that's Broomgrove Crescent. It's the next one. There's a road along here called Park Lane. Once again, walking past the now deceased King Edward's swimming pool. Yeah, down here is Park Lane. And this is the way I used to walk, because when I was at King Edward's, what is now the Francis Newton used to be called Lynwood Annexe, and it was part of King Edward's School. They used it as a music and history department, I think. And the old stable block that was next to it, which is now gone, was the art department where I did my A-level art. And failed. Rather spectacularly. But this was the way. And of course there's Springvale Annexe building that was Springvale House, that's also now been demolished, which I think I've mentioned before. Is this I'm trying to think, this isn't the road, is it? It's Jim Avenue. There's another road that goes down into Lynwood Gardens. Well, it's been a long time. Is it this one? Yep. Park Crescent. If you walk down here, it comes out in Lynwood Gardens, which is the grounds of the Francis Newton Wetherspoons pub. But you knew that already, right? Yeah, I used to walk down here in the late 70s because there was a sixth form common room down at what was Springvale House, which is now gone, that was just below what is now the Francis Newton. And you'll have seen me do this. This just goes right into Lynwood Gardens, which leads back up to Wetherspoons. It's an interesting way of getting there if you want to kind of roundabout explore. I missed the way that it was. Yes, I do. It's a good place to put a lion, actually, in Lynwood Gardens. Why didn't anybody think of that? And there's Lynwood Annexe straight ahead. Otherwise, of course, known as... well, it became Aunt Sally's in the 90s. And then converted to all Wetherspoons. Well, there we go. Good morning. In the Great Beat, actually, it's good afternoon. It is it's Wednesday, the 22nd of July 2026. I'm out in the Great Beyond, and some wonderful scenery coming up. And see if you can work out where I am this afternoon. As you probably worked out, not in the city centre today. No, not in the city centre. So where could I be? If you want to see some stunning vistas of the kind of west side of Sheffield, I'm going to get them today. I'll tell you exactly where I am a bit later, but you'll either recognise this area or you won't. So I'm on a rocky footpath I'll tell you now, it's not Riverlyn Valley, not the Porter Valley. It's nowhere I've been before on this walkabout, but it's somewhere near where I used to live, and I used to walk here a lot with a family dog back in the late 70s and the early 80s. It's a long drop down there. We've just been walking uphill, kind of levelled out a bit. This does merge onto a absolutely stunning landscape. Any idea where we might be yet? If you live round here, you'll know it. But I will tell you, we're in the S10 postcode. And getting stabbed by holly leaves. Ouch. And just beyond here, around the corner, we're going to come to a stunning series of vistas. I've not actually walked along here for ages. It's got to be, it's got to be about 12, 13 years or so. So as you can see, we're on a rocky cliff, and that is quite a long way down. And in case you hadn't worked it out, down there is the A57, the Snake Pass. To the left of the screen, that's going towards Manchester. To the right, towards Crosspool and the city centre. So we're out at what is, we always used to call it the Crags when I lived around here. It lives up to its name, as you'll see. I don't know if it's got another name. Just the Crags over there through, well, you can't actually see it over the wall, but that's the Hallamshire golf course, which is like about 5 minutes walk from where I used to live out here at Hallam Head. This area's sort of known as, some people call it Lodgemore. It's where kind of Sandygate runs into Redmires Road, otherwise known as Hallam Head. And we're quite a high footpath with a sheer drop. Oh, it's great being back here. There's the golf course, the famous Hallamshire golf course. It's looking rather parched actually, we're in a drought at the moment. Haven't had any rain for quite a while. This is a great place. Used to come down here with a family dog who was an Afghan called Brandy, and she loved it down here. Sensible dog though, she never got too close to the edge. That is somewhere there you don't want to be falling off. But the views, can see across towards that's Stannington on the horizon. Yeah, spectacular views. It's not sunny today, it's cloudy, but it's very warm. I think we're in the not the 1920s, we're in the 20s in terms of temperature. This footpath goes on for quite a few miles. Eventually it comes out at Wyming Brook and descends all the way down towards Rivelin Valley Road. Let's go down and look at the caves.